Have you ever paused to wonder if the man in your life truly loves you? Not just in the words he says, but in the quiet, unspoken moments that often slip by unnoticed. Love isn't always about grand gestures or fairy tale romance. Sometimes it's woven into the smallest, most meaningful actions of everyday life. In this video, we uncover 12 psychological insights that reveal how men express deep, genuine love. These aren't the things you see in Hollywood movies or read in best-selling love stories. These are real, heartfelt expressions, a glance when you least expect it, a quiet sacrifice made just to see you smile. Love, in its truest form, isn't always loud. It's often found in the little things, a gentle touch, a reassuring presence, or the way he listens when you need to be heard. Why should you watch until the end? Because understanding these subtle signs can transform the way you see love and relationships. If you've ever felt unsure about your partner's feelings, or if you've overlooked the quiet ways he shows his devotion, this video will bring you clarity. Whether you're in a relationship or still searching for that special someone, these insights will help you recognize true love when you see it, and understand why it's often found in the smallest moments. So stay with us. By the end of this video, you'll have a deeper understanding of a man's heart and learn how to nurture the love in your life. And if you're still searching for that connection, don't lose hope. This video will guide you in recognizing what truly matters when the right person comes along. If you haven't already, subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Your support means so much, and if you find this video valuable, please like and share it to help spread these important lessons. If you enjoy this topic, comment 1. If not, comment 0 so I can continue improving and creating content that truly resonates with you. Now, let's begin. Love is a journey, one that men and women navigate in their own distinct ways. To truly connect, we must understand how love is expressed, not in grand gestures, but in the quiet moments that speak volumes. For many men, love isn't about dramatic declarations or sweeping public displays. Instead, it's found in the small, almost imperceptible acts of care and devotion that, when noticed, reveal a love deeper than words can express. Real love is woven into the fabric of everyday life, often overlooked in a world that glorifies extravagant romance. It's not in expensive gifts or public proclamations, but in the way he instinctively reaches for your hand in a crowd, his fingers finding yours like they belong there. It's in the way he pauses before sitting down, checking to see if you're comfortable first. It's in the way he listens, truly listens, when you share your worries, your joys, your dreams. These quiet actions carry weight. They are not random, nor are they fleeting. They come from a place of deep devotion, a love that is steadfast and real. Words can be spoken by anyone, but actions reveal the truth. A man in love doesn't just say he cares, he shows it in the countless ways he prioritizes you, in the thoughtful gestures that place you at the center of his life. The magic of love is not found in surface-level proclamations, but in the daily, unspoken acts of affection that reveal a man's true heart. So let's look closer. Let's uncover what real love looks like. Not in the grand gestures that steal the spotlight, but in the small, meaningful expressions that truly matter. These 12 signs we are about to explore are not about showy behaviors or empty promises. They are glimpses into his soul, reflections of a love that is genuine, enduring, and profound. If you recognize these signs, understand that they are not mere coincidences. They are the language of true love, spoken not with words, but with quiet, unwavering devotion. So, let's begin this journey together, discovering the beauty of love in its purest, most powerful form. 1. He treasures every touch, every embrace, every fleeting caress that passes between you. To him, physical closeness isn't just about affection. It's a language, a quiet yet powerful expression of love that words can never fully capture. It's not simply the casual embrace or the habitual goodnight kiss. It's in the spontaneous moments, the ones that hold the most meaning. Like when you're standing at the kitchen counter, lost in the rhythm of chopping vegetables, and he comes up behind you, his arms wrapping around you as if he's holding more than just your body. he's holding a piece of his heart. Or when his fingers brush against your cheek, gently tucking a stray strand of hair behind your ear, his touch lingering just long enough to remind you how much he cherishes your presence. These aren't random gestures. They are silent declarations, quiet vows that live in every caress, in every moment his hands seek yours without a second thought. It's in these small, unspoken ways that he tells you, "I am here," not just beside you, but with you, in every sense of the word. He doesn't just desire your nearness. He craves the connection that transcends the physical. It's in the way he instinctively leans toward you, as though the space between you is meant to be filled. It's in the way his presence lingers, his fingertips memorizing the feel of your skin, as if each touch is a promise never to let go. And when he holds you, really holds you, you can feel it. The security, the devotion, the depth of emotion woven into every embrace. In those moments the world fades, and all that remains is the quiet harmony of two souls deeply intertwined. He may never find the perfect words to explain how much you mean to him, but he doesn't have to. His touch says it all. If you've felt this kind of connection, if these words resonate with you, leave a comment below to let me know you're still here, walking this journey with me. Love, after all, is built not just in grand declarations, but in the simplest of touches. The ones that linger long after they're gone, whispering of a bond that only grows stronger with time. 2. He listens with his whole heart. When a man truly loves you, your voice isn't just noise filling the air. It's the melody that shapes his world. Your words carry meaning, depth, and importance. Even when he's exhausted, preoccupied, or facing his own battles, if he loves you, he will be present, right there in the moment. There's something undeniably powerful about a man who listens, not out of obligation, but out of a genuine desire to know you, to understand the rhythm of your thoughts, the language of your heart. When he listens, it's as if time itself slows and the rest of the world fades into the background. He remembers the little things, a book you once mentioned in passing, the song that lifts your spirits, the dream you whispered one evening over dinner. His love isn't measured in extravagant gestures or loud proclamations. It's in the quiet moments, the way he absorbs every word, the thoughtful way he responds, making it clear that what you say matters more than anything else. If your day has been hard, if your feelings are tangled in knots, he won't rush you. He'll wait, offering silent support, reminding you that your emotions are valued. Whether you're sharing your biggest hopes or simply venting about the day, he listens in a way that makes you feel truly heard. And that's love in its purest form. A man who listens with his heart doesn't just hear your words, he cherishes them. He makes you feel seen in a world that too often overlooks quiet voices. Finding that kind of listener, that kind of love, is rare. When you do, it's more than affection. It's a profound devotion, an unspoken promise to always be there, to always understand, and to always hold space for you in his world. 3. He stands beside you, not against you. In any loving relationship, conflicts are bound to happen. It's part of being human. But what truly matters is how he chooses to face those challenges with you. When he loves you, a disagreement isn't about winning or losing. It's about finding common ground, growing stronger together, and deepening the bond you share. His heart isn't driven by pride or resentment. Instead, it's fueled by a genuine desire to mend, to compromise, and to build something lasting where both of you feel valued and understood. When tensions rise, his words remain gentle, never sharp or dismissive. He doesn't let anger or frustration dictate his response. Instead, he listens with patience, speaks with kindness, and offers the reassurance that only someone who truly cherishes you can provide. In those tough moments, he doesn't try to tear you down. He lifts you both up. Together you weather the storms, strengthening the foundation of your love. The very fact that he chooses to communicate, even when things are hard, speaks volumes about his devotion. It's not just about resolving an argument, it's about ensuring that your relationship endures, that you both can face anything as a united front. And then there's the way he looks at you. A glance, a moment, a connection deeper than words. Some people struggle to meet another's gaze, but not him, not with you. When his eyes find yours, the world around you disappears, time slows, and it's just the two of you. It's more than a look. It's a silent conversation of love and understanding. His eyes, filled with warmth, admiration, and unwavering affection, tell you what words never could. In those quiet moments, you share something profound, something beyond the ordinary. A bond where souls intertwine, where love is felt in the spaces between words. This isn't just eye contact. This is love in its purest form. A connection that tells you, without a doubt, that you are the one who holds his heart, the one he is devoted to with every part of his being. 4.4. He will stand up for you. A man who truly loves you will stand up for you in every possible way, without hesitation, regardless of the circumstances. His love for you is not only shown through kind words or grand gestures, but through his unshakable commitment to protecting you from harm, whether physical, emotional, or verbal. He understands that life can be tough, and relationships can be complicated, but when it comes to you, he will never waver. No matter the situation or how difficult things may get, he will always make it crystal clear that you are his priority, and he will fiercely defend your honor and dignity, even if it means facing opposition or discomfort himself. When others try to speak ill of you, whether behind your back or to your face, he will not sit quietly or let the negativity slide. He will step in with confidence and authority to make sure that your name is protected, that your worth is recognized, and that no one dares to tarnish the beauty of who you are. For him, defending your reputation isn't just about silencing the critics. It's a reflection of how deeply he respects you, values you, and loves you. His protection goes beyond mere words. He shows the world through his actions that he stands by your side, through thick and thin, and that he'll never allow anyone to diminish your light. To him, your happiness is not just a fleeting concern, it's at the very core of his existence. He sees his role not just as a partner, but as someone whose purpose is to uplift you, to bring peace to your heart, and to ensure that you feel safe and loved at all times. He does this with sincerity and genuine devotion because he knows that your joy is intertwined with his own. If ever life's challenges threaten to knock you down, he will be the first to catch you, to help you rise again and to remind you that you are not alone in this journey. This man knows that protecting your happiness is not just a passive act. It is an active, ongoing process. It involves standing up for you, even when it's difficult, having difficult conversations on your behalf, or stepping into uncomfortable situations to ensure that you're treated with the respect and dignity you deserve. He's not afraid to confront the world when necessary, because your well-being matters more to him than any momentary discomfort or confrontation. And beyond the immediate need for protection, this man sees his role as one of constant support and deep partnership. He recognizes that love isn't just about the highs of joy and connection, but about sharing in the lows, navigating the hard times together, and making sure that your heart is shielded from anything that would harm it. He cherishes your vulnerabilities as much as your strengths, knowing that his love is meant to be a safe harbor for you. In his heart, your worth is immeasurable, and he will move mountains, face any challenge, and go to any length to ensure that you feel valued and loved always. This love, his love, is not temporary or conditional. It's enduring, steadfast, and rooted in a deep understanding of who you are, inside and out. And no matter what life throws at the two of you, he will always rise for you. Because to him, loving you means protecting you. Always. 5.5. He finds you beautiful always. He sees you as beautiful, and this beauty isn't confined to the fleeting external image most people fixate on. It's a beauty that radiates from within, a beauty that doesn't fade with time or with circumstances. Even on those days when you look at yourself and feel like you don't measure up, when your hair isn't done, when the makeup is off, when you're dressed in your comfiest clothes, feeling drained and far from your best, he still sees you as perfect in his eyes. It's as if there's a light that shines from within you, something intangible yet undeniable, that captures his heart time after time, no matter what. Whether you're lounging around in old sweatpants with messy hair, making breakfast, or just relaxing at home, he notices the little things about you that others might overlook. The way your eyes light up when you talk about something you love, the way your laughter fills the room, the warmth and kindness that radiates from your very being. He doesn't just see a face or a figure. He sees the essence of who you are, the depth of your heart, the strength of your spirit, and the goodness that exists inside of you. These are the qualities that truly take his breath away, that make him see you as beautiful on a level that goes far beyond what's on the surface. On the days when you're feeling insecure, perhaps even wondering if you're enough, he's there, unwavering in his admiration. It doesn't matter if you feel unlovable or unattractive. His love doesn't ebb and flow based on how you feel about yourself. To him, your beauty isn't defined by your appearance and your imperfections. He sees all of you. Your moments of joy and laughter, your tears and fears, your determination and kindness. And in all of these things, he sees a beauty that no mirror can capture. Even when you're feeling the weight of the world, when you feel like you've lost your sparkle, he continues to see you as stunning, captivating, and everything he could ever want. His love is rooted in something far deeper than physical attraction or fleeting moments. It's an admiration that grows with time, that withstands any challenge. It's a profound, soul-deep connection, one that doesn't falter when you don't meet society's standards or when you feel like you've fallen short of your expectations. In his eyes, you are always beautiful, always worthy of love and admiration, no matter the state of your appearance or the way you feel about yourself. He loves you for all that you are, inside and out, and that's what makes his love so pure, so unshakable. His unwavering affection for you is rooted in the depth of his admiration, and it's a love that sees you as you truly are, flawed, complex, real, and yet undeniably beautiful. You are stunning to him in ways you may never fully realize, and that love will never change. 6. He changes his mind for you. When a man truly loves you, it's not just about grand gestures or empty promises. It's in the everyday actions, the quiet sacrifices, and the moments of compromise that speak volumes about his feelings for you. Men are often stereotyped as being stubborn, rigid, or reluctant to change. They might hold firm to their routines, hobbies, and preferences, and we often hear that they don't easily bend. But when a man is deeply in love, something beautiful and transformative happens. He becomes willing to adapt, step outside of his comfort zone, and even make small sacrifices that show he cares more about your happiness than his immediate desires. Imagine this. He's been looking forward to watching a highly anticipated football game with friends for weeks. It's the kind of event he's been excited about, talking about for days, maybe even making plans around. Yet, when the time comes, he willingly puts it aside because you need him. Maybe you've had a tough day, or there's something important you want to talk about, or you simply just need his presence. Without hesitation, he decides that spending time with you is more important than anything else, even something he loves. It's not that he doesn't care about the game, it's that in that moment, your well-being, your smile, and your companionship mean more to him than any fleeting entertainment. It doesn't always have to be about big things either. It could be something as simple as choosing to watch a movie that he knows isn't his favorite, something he wouldn't typically enjoy just because it's something you want to see. He may not have any interest in the plot, the actors, or the genre, but he's willing to sit through it with you. Why? Because he knows that being with you, sharing that experience, and seeing the joy on your face is more meaningful than his personal preference. These seemingly small choices add up to something much greater, a clear demonstration of love in its purest form. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment below to let me know that you are still here with me. What's truly remarkable about these moments is not just the action itself, but the emotional depth behind it. Love is not a passive feeling. It's an active choice, a decision to prioritize someone else's needs over your own. A man who loves you will make those decisions without resentment, without feeling like it's a chore. Instead, he'll find joy in your happiness and satisfaction in knowing that he made the choice that strengthened your bond. It's in these moments, when he willingly sacrifices his desires and preferences, that he shows you, with undeniable clarity, how much he cherishes you. This kind of flexibility doesn't happen by accident. It's the result of a man recognizing that true love requires effort, understanding, and a willingness to grow. It shows that he doesn't just want to love you in the easy moments, but in the small and sometimes inconvenient choices as well. This level of devotion is something that's deeply rooted in a desire to be the best partner, to contribute to your happiness and the strength of the relationship. When a man changes his plans for you, when he compromises and bends without hesitation, it's a powerful sign of his commitment to the relationship and you. What's also striking is how rare these moments can be. In a world where so much is driven by individual desires, where people are often encouraged to focus only on their happiness and comfort, a man who goes out of his way to make you feel important and cherished is showing you something profound. His willingness to change, to let go of his preferences for the sake of your joy, is a beautiful expression of selflessness and emotional investment. It's an undeniable sign that his love for you is real, lasting, and true. More than just words, but a living, breathing testament to his devotion. 7. He doesn't just see your pain, he feels it deep in his soul. When you hurt, he hurts too. A man who truly loves you is more than just a partner. He is your rock, your unwavering source of comfort in life's storms. When sorrow finds you, whether in moments of stress, loss, or doubt, he doesn't merely stand by and watch. He carries that weight with you, feeling every ache of your heart as if it were his own. His love isn't shallow. It runs deep, past words and gestures, past simple sympathy. It's a connection so profound that he absorbs your struggles without you needing to explain. When life feels overwhelming, he does more than offer empty reassurances. He doesn't just say, "Be strong," or "It'll be fine." Instead, he truly understands. When the world seems too heavy, he doesn't leave you to bear it alone. He stands beside you, sharing the burden, giving you not just his presence but his heart. His care is never passive. He doesn't just listen, he hears you. He doesn't just watch. You can see in his eyes that he feels everything with you. He doesn't take your pain lightly. It matters to him because you matter to him. He may not always have answers, but his devotion never wavers. He is there, always, offering his quiet strength in a world that sometimes feels too much to bear. This man doesn't rely on grand romantic gestures. His love isn't just shown in flowers or candlelit dinners. It's in the way he reaches for your hand when you're anxious, the way he holds you close when words aren't enough, the way he notices the subtle shift in your voice or the tiredness in your eyes. He doesn't need to be told when you're struggling. He senses it. He knows. And instead of looking away, he steps in. He doesn't try to fix everything or tell you what to do. He simply stays, fully present, offering a love that is both quiet and powerful. A love that says, "I'm here, and I'm not going anywhere." True love is more than companionship. It's an unshakable bond, a willingness to step into each other's hardships, to share the load rather than just observe. Sympathy keeps its distance, but empathy? Empathy dives in. It doesn't just recognize pain, it embraces it. When he loves you, he doesn't just acknowledge your struggles, he makes them his own. He won't always have the perfect words, but he will hold you through the hardest moments. He will listen, not to reply, but to understand. He will sit with you in the silence, offering not pity, but deep, unspoken reassurance that you are never alone. This kind of love is rare. It's not fleeting or conditional. It doesn't waver when life gets hard. It's the love that remains steady through loss, heartache, and uncertainty. It's the love that doesn't just shine in joyful moments but glows brightest in the dark. This is the love that endures. This is the love that heals. This is the love that truly, deeply lasts. He values your wisdom. When a man holds true respect for you, his feelings go far beyond admiration or fleeting attraction. Real respect is rooted in a deep appreciation for who you are, your values, your insights, and your unique way of seeing the world. It's not just about being impressed by your strengths. It's about recognizing the depth of your character, both in triumph and in the moments when you reveal your vulnerabilities. When a man respects you, he will turn to you for guidance, not out of weakness, but out of trust. He genuinely wants to know your thoughts, your opinions, and your perspective because he values them in a way that shapes his own decisions. When faced with a major crossroad, whether it's a career move or a deeply personal challenge, the weight of your words carries extraordinary significance. He won't just seek your advice as a courtesy. He'll listen with intent, knowing your insights come from a place of experience, intelligence, and an unwavering commitment to truth. The most powerful part of this dynamic is the trust he places in you, not just as his partner, but as an equal who helps him navigate the complexities of life. It's not that he lacks the ability to make decisions, but that he sees you as a source of clarity when his mind is clouded. When emotions run high and uncertainty looms, your voice becomes an anchor. Your opinion isn't just heard, it's treasured, because it comes from someone he deeply respects. This respect isn't momentary or surface level. It's a lasting recognition of the person you are at your core. He doesn't just ask for your thoughts, he cherishes them because they stem from authenticity and wisdom. It's an affirmation of your intellect, your emotional depth, and your ability to see beyond what's on the surface. It's a quiet yet powerful acknowledgement that you are not just his companion in life, but his confidant, his advisor, and his true equal. In this kind of relationship, admiration isn't distant. It's active and engaged. He wants to grow with you, learn from you, and build a future strengthened by the wisdom you both share. His respect forms the foundation of trust, deepening your connection and reinforcing the love between you. And in those moments of shared vulnerability and honesty, love flourishes. Because true respect is what nurtures a relationship and gives it the depth to stand the test of time. 9. He cherishes every second by your side, not just as moments in time, but as treasures of the heart. To him, closeness isn't just about being physically near, it's about the quiet comfort, the unspoken understanding, the feeling of belonging that wraps around him whenever you're close. It's in the simple things, sitting beside you on the couch as the soft hum of the evening settles around you, your hand resting lightly in his as you wait in line at the store, a shared glance across the room that speaks louder than words. These small moments are where his soul finds peace. In your presence, the world outside fades, and he finds himself in a space where everything feels right. It's not the grand gestures or sweeping declarations that matter most. It's the quiet, fleeting instances that remind him he's exactly where he belongs. Holding your hand during a simple errand, leaning in as laughter bubbles between you. These are the moments that fill his heart. For him, being near you is more than comfort. It's a refuge, a sanctuary from life's noise. It's where he feels truly seen, understood, and safe. There is no need for pretense, no need for words. Just the steady presence of you beside him, anchoring him, grounding him. In these moments, he breathes easier, the weight of the world lightens, and everything seems to fall into place. The love he feels isn't about distance or proximity. It's about the emotional home you provide. More than anything, he feels a sense of belonging when he's with you. Even in silence, even in stillness, your presence speaks volumes. He could lose everything else in the world, and as long as you are there, he would still feel whole. To him, being close to you isn't just about sharing space. It's about sharing something deeper, something unshakable. It's in these quiet, intimate moments that he truly feels at home, at peace, and loved beyond measure. 10. When a man truly loves a woman, his devotion is boundless. He becomes her unwavering supporter, willing to move mountains just to see her smile. His love isn't a fleeting emotion, it's a steadfast force that drives him to act selflessly, even when it demands sacrifice or compromise. He'll drive across town just to surprise her with her favorite dessert, or hold her hand through life's toughest storms. His love is evident not just in grand gestures, but in quiet moments, the way he listens, the way he stays. When challenges arise, he stands beside her, not as a mere spectator, but as her rock, her shelter in the storm. No matter what life throws their way, she never has to face it alone. His love is steady, unshaken by hardships or uncertainty. It's the kind of love that nurtures, heals, and reassures her that she will always have someone who fights for her happiness. To witness such devotion is rare and beautiful. It's a love that endures, a love that doesn't fade when things get tough. From my own experiences, I've learned that love isn't just about fleeting passion or picture-perfect moments. True love is about showing up, especially when it's hard. It's about proving, through every action, that you are not just a companion for the good times, but a source of strength when life tests you. That's what makes love real. It isn't conditional. It's unwavering. A man who loves this deeply is a rare treasure. And when you find a love like that, you know you've discovered something truly extraordinary. 11. He stands by your side, not as a rival, but as a protector. When a man loves deeply, he doesn't see his partner as someone to control or diminish, but as a treasure to safeguard, uplift, and cherish. His love is not about winning battles, but about preserving the strength of your relationship with unwavering devotion. He won't allow fear or jealousy to unravel what you've built together. Instead, he'll transform those feelings into a deeper trust, a stronger bond, and a love that grows through every challenge. His instinct to protect you isn't about control. It's about creating a haven where you feel valued and safe. A man who truly loves you will go the extra mile, ensuring that, even in times of doubt, you never question your worth. If anything threatens your peace, he will stand firm, ready to defend the life you've created. His actions, more than his words, will prove how deeply he values your heart, treating it with the same care as his own. He sees your worth, recognizes it before anyone else does, and will do whatever it takes to preserve it, even when difficult choices must be made. If you are still here and find these insights meaningful, leave a comment below to let me know you're with me. This is what love truly is, not a force of control, but a source of strength and nurture. It's found in the small, thoughtful moments, the quiet reassurances, and the way he shows up for you when it matters most. Love isn't about extravagant displays or empty promises. It's about consistency, kindness, and the space he creates where you can be yourself without fear. We often romanticize love as grand gestures, flowers, poetry, candlelit dinners. But true love is built in the little things, the daily acts that reveal the depths of his heart. It's in the way he listens, how he puts your happiness first, and how he reshapes his world to make space for yours. Love isn't about perfection. It's about presence, honesty, and the quiet commitment to walk through life together, hand in hand, no matter what comes your way. As we explore these 12 signs of true love, we begin to understand that a man's actions speak volumes about how deeply he cares. From the smallest gestures to the most selfless acts, each sign reveals the profound bond he shares with you. When a man truly loves, he doesn't just say it, he lives it. He shows up every single day with the kind of love that isn't just about romance, but about creating a life together, hand in hand. If you've recognized even a few of these signs in your partner, take a moment to truly reflect on what that means for your relationship. These acts are more than just superficial moments. They are the bedrock of something much deeper, something rare and precious. When a man chooses to love you in this way, it means that he sees you as someone irreplaceable in his life, someone worth fighting for. He will prioritize your needs, protect your heart, and stand by you through every challenge life throws your way. But let's not forget, relationships are a partnership, a two-way street. If you found someone who shows this level of love and devotion, it's crucial to recognize the value of that love and nurture it. Love thrives when both people give their all, showing gratitude, respect, and a willingness to work together to create something beautiful. It's a shared effort, a mutual choice to keep choosing each other, even when life gets complicated. At the end of the day, love is far from perfect. It's not about having everything figured out or always being on the same page. It's about the journey, the shared moments, the growth, the learning, and yes, even the struggles. But when you have someone who fights for you, someone who truly understands the depth of your heart and what it takes to protect it, you can rest assured that your relationship is built on a strong foundation of mutual care, respect, and unwavering affection. So, if you have this kind of love in your life, celebrate it, cherish it, hold on to it with everything you have. If you're still waiting for this kind of love, please don't lose hope. The right person will come into your life when the time is right. Until then, trust that love isn't about waiting for grand moments. It's about being open to the small, meaningful moments that shape the foundation of a lifetime of love. Thank you for staying with us through this reflection. Love isn't about perfection or grand gestures. It's in the everyday acts of care, the constant effort, and the quiet decisions to choose each other. If you've recognized these signs in your partner, take a moment to appreciate the beauty of that connection. And if you're still waiting for it, remember that the right person is out there, ready to offer you a love that will protect you, fight for you, and make you feel cherished every single day. As we reflect on everything we've shared today, I want to ask you, what have you learned so far? What stood out to you the most about the true essence of love and how it's shown through consistent, meaningful actions? Take a moment to think about one key takeaway from this video, something that you can start bringing into your own life and relationships today. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Please comment below this video and let us know one thing you've learned that you're excited to practice in your own life. Life is a journey, and love is the bond that makes it worthwhile. How will you use these insights to nurture a relationship that's deeper, warmer, and more fulfilling? If this video resonated with you, show some love, hit like, share it with someone who needs it, and don't forget to subscribe. That way, you'll never miss our future content. We're grateful to have you with us on this journey. Thank you. Stay tuned, and we'll see you in the next video.